Hi Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in to this reading and welcome to the Esoteric Empire. So today we're focused on the very end of your March, as you can see by the title. The energy you're going to be feeling during this time is Virgo energy, okay? I wasn't getting any big messages whenever I pulled this card. The only thing that I got was opposition. But you guys are not opposite signs, so I'm not sure if you guys are going at it or if you guys are not on the same team right now or if you guys are at odds. But let's just go ahead and see what all of this has to deal with when it comes to the very end of your March, which is now Aries season, okay? Okay, so I feel like there's an earth sign, whether it's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I'm leaning more towards Capricorn and Virgo. They seem like they don't want to leave. They don't want to... or they don't want to have a conversation, okay? They may be like leaving the situation so that they can avoid the situation, or there could be something with the car that they're related to. All right, Aquarius, so you're showing up as the High Priestess. So you're very in tune. I feel like you have a gut feeling about something. When the High Priestess shows up, this is also saying you may be pretending that you don't know something when you know something is up. So I'm kind of, I want to see what this means. I feel like you know something, but you're trying to let someone else show you if they're going to tell you the truth or something like that. I'm almost positive the Princess of Swords is you within the situation. All right. So I feel like you're being quiet during this time. Like, I feel like your presence is felt, but you're not really speaking as much as you normally would, especially if you're more of a talkative Aquarius or more communicative or outgoing Aquarius. I'm also seeing that somebody, like, you wanted to restart something, or you wanted to rekindle a friendship or a relationship with someone. It doesn't have to be romantic, but you wanted to get closer to someone or be friends again with someone. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with these two cards here. Yeah, okay, Aquarius, you have grief, we have power, and the Emperor. Yeah, so with all of these cards, I'm really getting the sense that you may have, like, your feelings may have been hurt, or you may have went through something where you thought you wouldn't be able to forgive someone, but for some reason there is still power behind the connection you have with whoever you were upset about or who you were upset with. Sorry, y'all, I'm over here tripping over my tongue. But at this point, it's kind of like you're like, okay, you know what? Let me make the best decision for the dynamic, or let me make the best decision for my family, or let me make the best decision for this relationship. So for some reason, I feel like you're kind of, sucking it up, and you're kind of like, you know what? It's strange. Some of you are like, okay, let me just fold and let me be cool with you again, and then some of you are like, no, enough is enough. Even though my heart is hurting or whatever, I'm not going to go back to you. So it's like a double-edged sword, which is probably why the Princess of Swords is coming up. But with you showing up as the High Priestess here, I'm just going to let you decide who you are in this person, okay? And you take this reading the way it resonates with you. Okay. I feel like if this is about a person, they pop up in your mind quite often. So it's kind of hard for you to escape them mentally. Okay. It's also your choice. Like I was saying, it's your choice if you want to rekindle this or not. The ball is in your court when it comes to this situation. They're not showing up in your reading at all, so I do believe that you guys are estranged. You guys are not around each other at this point. So you're trying to decide, okay, what do I do? I feel like some of you are staying strong, and some of you are like, okay, I do want to be around them. I'm not going to, like, give up just yet. Yeah, it's almost like most of you want to have something grow with this person for the future. You want them to be a part of your future, but I feel like some of you are like, I don't know if it's worth it though. Like, am I going to get the same energy that I put into this relationship? Like, what am I getting out of this? You're trying to decide if you're going to stay with them for the future. I almost feel like some of you guys are in that point where it's like, okay, we've been together for however many months or years, and you're looking at it like, should I break it off now because I don't see them going in my future? Like, I don't want to wait until it's too long or too late to try to break up with this person. So it's almost like you're in that in-between phase where you're like, okay, are we going to do this? Are we going to really go for it or not? Because you don't want to waste time, okay? Yeah, but it seems like for whatever reason, there's just a lot of struggles. There's a lot of, you feel like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be in this relationship. Like, I don't know if you're just not that type of person to want to be in a relationship, but it seems very difficult. Yeah, and one or you or both of you are not good at expressing yourself, and so it makes it really hard to have a true connection or a relationship. And I just feel like you're at the point where you're like, is this gonna go anywhere? Like, how much deeper can it get if I can't trust them enough to open up, or if I can't trust them enough with my money, or you know, it's something where it's like whatever you deem as trustworthy. I feel like you guys have not broken that ice yet, or you guys are not ready, or you're not ready. Somebody ain't ready. Yeah, but I feel like you like this person, but it's like you don't want to keep dragging them along, but you don't want to go towards the future. You don't want to hold on to them too tight. I don't know. It's a lot. But you know what I'm talking about with the High Priestess. Yeah, we have 8 of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like if you could have it your way, you would just keep the relationship going for a really, really long time without expanding it or upping it up or leveling up the relationship. But for whatever reason, I don't know if this other person is down for that. Like, I feel like they're rushing you to make a decision. They're giving you an ultimatum or something like that. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely like, okay, what are we going to do in the future? Like, what's the long-term view? Especially if they're a Virgo. You know, they're always going to be looking towards the future as far as like where are things going. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to really deal with that. You know, but I also feel like it is right for them to ask that, because I feel like you guys have put in time, is what I'm trying to say. So what energy is around you during this time? All right, so we have Princess of Cups. We have the autumn energy. So this is Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. I'm going to be honest, when I get this card, I usually get the feeling that you're supposed to be letting go. So a lot of you probably are going to let this go because you're like, I'm not really feeling this. Like, you know, I want to try something new, or you know, maybe because it's springtime now, you're ready to not be cuffed up. I don't know. It just seems like somebody's like over it now. They don't want to do this anymore, but they do have feelings for this person. Maybe they can't live up to what this other person wants from them. You also could be having Libra, Sagittarius, and Scorpio people around you, okay? The other person around you is the Daughter of Fire. So I kind of feel like they have a lot of energy. They're a little nervous. They could be very like jittery. I feel like I don't know. It's something about this. They just seem a little bit more immature than you. I'm also seeing with the Daughter of Fire, they don't really know what they want. They're just going with whatever you say. So they kind of just seem like, I don't know. They're just a little all over the place. Their energy was kind of weird when I just pulled that card. All right, so let's see what your higher self is trying to tell you. Two of Wands. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. With the Two of Wands, you have the opportunity to stay where you're at or go towards something new in the future. Now you have to make a decision, okay? So if you don't make a decision, it'll be okay, but it's also going to be kind of like weird. You're going to feel complacent. You're going to feel like you're trying to balance, you know? So I would advise you to try to make a decision and make it known, and then make, you know, and then live with that decision. So make sure it's the right decision for you, all right? But usually the Two of Wands encourages you to move on to the future. So I'm just saying, all right? All right, so with the Oracle, all right, so Spirit is definitely trying to get your attention. We got 3 cards, and they came out extremely fast. All right, so the first one we have is the heart chakra. So yeah, a lot of you need to do a lot of heart chakra work. If you don't know what the heart chakra is, please do some research. I feel like a lot of you have blocked heart chakras. And maybe you guys have some lessons to learn with the heart chakra, okay? Especially you guys that are very confused on what you should do about the situation. We have spiritual strength. So if this is a relationship that is really hard for you to move on from, but you know you need to do this, you need to do some spiritual work, and you probably don't need to be in a relationship anyways, okay? And then for those of you with stand your ground, if this person did you dirty, or if you really made the commitment to, you know, change the negative parts of your life, and this person was a part of that, then you need to remember why you said what you said. That should not be hard for you, Aquarius, because you are definitely someone who, once their mind is made up, that's it. But for whatever reason, you're having a really hard time, but I think it's because your mind is fighting your heart, or you're trying to make excuses. You know, for some of you, you're trying to make excuses for this person who doesn't deserve it. So it really depends on what parts you're playing in this and what your situation is. You know better than I do. But if you need help on this, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com, or any other type of reading that you're interested in. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload for your sign. And yeah, I hope everything gets easier and better for you, and I hope you make the right decision. But I kind of gave you the advice here, but obviously it's your choice. It's always your choice. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the reading. I truly do appreciate it. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.